minute. Thank you, ladies, for joining. I'm excited. Everybody get some coffee already? Right, give it another minute and I'll get started. Made a little presentation for you guys. Bottom corner. All right, let's get started. So you guys are probably wondering, why should I be doing Instagram Reels and TikTok? And I'm going to explain to you guys today why. All right, so let's start. Okay, we're gonna pause that real quick. So what are Instagram Reels? So Reels are actually pretty new. They were just launched a few months ago. And basically what Reels are 15-second multi-clip videos that can have sound effects and music added to them. They're basically like what you could post on your stories, except you can actually have it on your page. So here's an example of one I added right here of a realtor that did a reel. And that's your little sample. And if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and put it in the chat because I'm watching the chat as well. And he actually has gained a large following from his Instagram. Like as mentioned, he's a realtor and he sells multi-million-dollar homes. All right, so how does Instagram Reels and TikTok benefit my business? Well, we'll start with the Instagram Reels. So with Reels, when you open up Instagram, if you go on to the Explore page, which would be on the bottom, I will show you on the next page. It shows Reels very large compared to other regular posts. So because Reels are so new, Instagram are pushing those to audiences, even those that don't follow you. So also make sure that you use hashtags because that's a way for people to find you as well. So when you use an Instagram reel, you can do it as, you know, giving a home tour. You can do tips, advice for home buyers, for sellers, things like that. So I've been using mine to give some tips for if you plan on selling your home or if you plan on buying a home, what are the steps to, you know, the home buying process, things like that. So they are being pushed more than anything. So for example, if I was to post a regular video on my page, it would get about, you know, a few hundreds to 1,000 views. But if I put it on my reels, I've gotten up to 3,500 and some people get even more. So it's really important that you take advantage of that, especially now since it's so new because it is being pushed. This does work to your benefit because if somebody's looking for a home, the way that Instagram algorithm works is if they notice that somebody's constantly looking at homes and things like that, especially if they're from your area, Instagram will show that reel to this person and it could be a potential client. So I had a few people reach out to me from my videos and my Instagram and say, oh, hey, I've seen your video and I'm looking to buy a home. I have some questions. And then that gets the conversation started. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, so this is how you create a reel. So Instagram did a new update and now the page looks completely different. So this is the updated version. Um, if you look right here on this top corner, when you click on that, um, it gives you the option to do a post, reel, and whatnot. You click on reel, and on the bottom right here, you can swipe, and it says story, post, reel. You want to make sure that it says reel. If you go live, you can do a live as well. It would notify anybody that may be following you that you are live, and it actually shows them as a notification like ding, hey, this person is going live right now. And it also shows up right here. These are everybody's stories. If you don't follow real estate agent social, I would. They put some funny silly things for realtors. But right here the story is where you on a daily, like if you're doing an open house, you let your followers know, hey, I am doing an open house, come check me out, etc., etc. Now if you do a live, you're more than likely to be right here on the first to maybe even second story view, rather than if you keep scrolling all the way to the end. But if you're on a live, it shows up first. And let's see, just making sure nobody has any questions. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next one. And when you go to make a reel, and like I said, this may sound silly to some. So if you're telling people, oh, hey, I just created a TikTok, follow me, and somebody's like, oh, why did you do that? I can't tell you guys enough how much basically social media is like taken over. Facebook, Instagram, and now TikTok. Everybody thinks, oh, TikTok's just for kids. It's not. If you actually join, you'll notice that there are a lot of adults. You'll find a lot of realtors, a lot of doctors speaking about what they do. Oh, and the lawyers. I've seen a bunch of lawyers too. And they'll add some comedy in there, just to show what a life as a lawyer is like, or a doctor. And they'll add some silliness to it just to make it more entertaining. But they also teach. So they'll teach you hacks, tricks, tips, things like that. So as a realtor, you can use this to show others like, hey, if you want to become a realtor, here are the steps. If you are thinking of buying a home, here are the steps. Now, let me just show you how to do it. So right now we're on the screen of Reels. This button right here is how you record the video. This is a self timer. So let's say you want to place it down somewhere and walk away. You can put the timer on up to 10 seconds. So it does count down. Now on Reels, compared to TikTok, Reels, you can only go up to 15 seconds. If you make a video any longer than that, which you can't, I mean, if you were to upload a video, then it would go under a different IGTV, which is something completely different, and it's not pushed as much as Reels. Now, right here is how long you want the video to be: 15 seconds, 7 seconds, 4 seconds. I would definitely do the 15 seconds because it actually goes like that. 15 seconds. Here you can add music. So I've seen some realtors play certain songs in the background that kind of go hand in hand with what they're explaining or telling, or like as mentioned prior, the life of a realtor. And then this right here controls the speed. So if you want to do slow motion, you go on.
That's awesome, Mary Frances. Can you do that one more time? Slow motion.
But if you want to go fast, you can go fast too. I like to play out my videos, but so now here are the filters. Now with filters, it doesn't mean, oh, you're gonna look super pretty. I mean, they do have some of those too, but they're obvious. But like if you wanted a sparkly background, so when you're showing a home, there's like sparkles and glitter, things like that. I know it sounds silly, but it actually makes the video more appealing. You would go on there. So right here, filters, where it looks like a face and some sparkles. That's where you would click. And then I already spoke about self-timer. So that's an Instagram reel. And now this is TikTok. Now TikTok is very similar to Instagram reels. Well, basically they got the idea from TikTok. And as mentioned, you know, you may feel silly at first, but then as you go, longer on TikTok, you'll realize that it actually helps your business out, especially because right here, you can put your link to your specific real estate page, or if you have a blog for real estate, you can put it right here. And the more followers you gain, the more likely they're going to click on that link. And a lot of times with the algorithm, they'll show your videos to people in your area, or at least in your state. So even if it was showing to people in California and another agent happens to see your TikTok, oh, hey, I've seen your videos. They're so informational. Like I've learned a lot. I can tell you love what you do. I have some clients that are looking to move to Virginia, anything like that. You really, really can get some clients this way and some listings. Now, right here, you can add your Instagram. So I have my business Instagram attached to it. So if you click on it, it'll go to my real estate page. And now we're going to go on how to make a TikTok.
How did you, real quick, how did you get that to go to your, like, where do you go? Just in the settings to put that in there?
To put what?
You said you have it where they click on and it goes to your real estate page.
Yes. So right here where you click on edit profile, and I can do it on my phone as well. Like I can show you guys from there. I'll screen share from there. But you go into edit profile and it literally says website and you just type in the link.
Okay.
And then I also say they'll have like where you can add your Instagram and YouTube. If you have a YouTube, I know a lot of agents like to share their open houses or their current listings. They have YouTube page for that. You can add that into here as well, making it easier for people to, view your work basically.
Oh, cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Just wanted to do that so they know where to go.
Yeah. If anybody has any questions, please do ask, because I want to make this as easy as possible and as understanding as possible. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Now, right here is how you're going to create TikTok. And as mentioned on TikTok, you can go up to a minute. So at the end, I'm going to show you a TikTok of another agent that they just made one. And they actually have a really, really big following because they give a lot of real estate advice. So a lot of people tend to follow them because of that. So here's the plus sign. You're going to click on that. Oh, and I'll tell you right here's the homepage where you will see a bunch of random videos and you can click to see people that you follow. But the way TikTok works is they'll show you people you don't follow first. And unless you click, I only want to see, people I follow. And then here's the discover page. When you click on the discover, you could do the hashtag symbol, like the pound sign, and type in real estate. And a whole bunch of videos of real estate will pop up. And like I said, I can share my other screen from my phone on that in just a second. And then this is your notification messages. So people will message you. And then this is your homepage right here. So where it says me is where you're going to go to home. So this plus sign, we're going to click on the plus sign and it will take you to this screen right here. Now, right here is where you control 15-second video or 60 seconds. Now you can make 54-second video. This allows you to go up to 60 seconds and this only allows you up to 15 seconds. So if you wanted to make a 4-second video, that's it, 15-second video. But I always do 60 seconds just in case, like especially if I'm explaining something, I don't want to be in the middle of explaining something and then it just like stops. So now this is the speed right here, and you could also control it right here, but I usually do it right here. Now this one, unlike Reels, this one you can actually go really slow and really fast. If you already have a video created, like let's say you have another app that you use for all of your videos, or when you do your listing videos, you can actually upload it onto TikTok. You don't have to record it directly from TikTok. Like you can upload it right here, and they'll just go onto your phone setting, and you just find the video and upload it. And then here are effects. So with TikTok, they have a lot more effects than they do for Reels. So they do have like a green screen. So let's say you wanted your listing to be shared in the background, but then you wanted to talk and explain what everything is, you could do that. You could do the green screen video of your listing, and then you could be on the video talking and saying, oh, here's the third bedroom, blah blah blah, here's the kitchen, look how beautiful it is, things like that. So you can do that. They also have effects like making your head big, making your head small, things like that, silly stuff. I don't really use a lot of the effects, but sometimes I do. And then let's see, you can also go live here, and it'll notify people that follow you. And Reels doesn't show people that don't follow you that you go live, but TikTok does. So TikTok, if you go live, it'll notify even, I don't know, I'll just see some random person going live, and I'm like, oh, okay, who's this? Like, I don't really go live often, but it is good too, because as I mentioned, it notifies people, hey, this person's going live. Now this is a flash self timer, so you could go to 10 seconds. And then filters. So with this, the filters aren't like the ones from Instagram. The filters, they have colors, like if you want it in black and white, or if you wanted sepia, which is like the vintage look kind of, that's that. Then the beauty mode, basically, instead of it like, it'll smooth you out, like not like a big change, but if you want to like smooth your skin or something like that, I don't know, not a big difference. And I wouldn't really use that because it makes the video look a little bit more like blurry. So, and then this is how you would switch front camera, back camera. So if you wanted it like this, where you're looking at your phone and it's like recording you, or if you wanted to turn around your phone, the back, whatnot. So you could do that. And then, so this is a video of a realtor who she shares a lot of real estate advice. She'll share her listings, things like that. And she's replying to a comment. So with TikTok, you can actually make videos to reply to comments instead of just uploading a video. And she had this comment, and this is just an example. I just wanted to share an example of a video. Now we all know that's not true. So when she posted this video, there were a lot of real estate agents commenting underneath saying this isn't true. This isn't 100% true. It's not super easy because the tests aren't easy, things like that. So I believe being a realtor, there are a lot more to it than just, hey, I'm gonna go make some money. No, it's a lot of work, a lot of marketing. You have to, basically market yourself in any and every available aspect. Facebook.
I think that though she did that, and then all those people made those comments, it's gonna boost it to the top.
Exactly.
So people are going to see it more and more, whether you hate it or like it. All the comments that they're going to see it more and more and more and more. So even if you screw up and people tell you, it's okay because it just boosts you.
Mm-hmm. And that is true. I did a video with my husband, and the women were okay with it, but some of the men were a little angry about it. And they were making some comments, but it boosted my video up to 2.4 million views. So I guess
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. And of course, guys, now she's going to be doing this training. She's not done yet, but she's going to be doing this training every month. So you'll be able to come in too if you want to have a more hands-on with this. But this is being recorded, so I'll send it back out, once she's finished. But she's going over the overview of it. So you're going to want to create Instagram and TikTok before the next training so that we can help you with anything that you have tried to do and couldn't get it to work like exactly right. But she's going through all the different specs of it and all the different areas and what you can do with each button. But this is going to be, is it every month or every other month, Mary Frances?
I think it's every other month, but
every other month, yeah.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, I mean, I'll more than like I would love to come to the office and help you. I have no problem with that. And we can set up your TikTok and set up your Instagram if you need to, and I'll help you with that and show you exactly how, it benefits you. And as mentioned in the beginning of the presentation, like it's especially Reels because it's so new, it's being pushed a lot. There are a billion people on these apps. Instagram, I read that 6 out of 10 users log in at least once a day. 6 out of 10. That's a big number. That's more than 50%. So that's pretty good. And that's just every day. That's not saying, oh, every other day and things like that. So I would definitely take advantage of these. And even if you post once a week, I mean, anything to just get the name out there. If somebody was to click on the hashtag realtor, you would pop up, so you definitely want to take advantage of these. Like I mentioned, it's helped me, so it may help you as well. Okay, let's see. Do I have any more of those? No, I don't. So does anybody have any questions in regards to Instagram Reels? Oh, okay. I see some comments. Is normal speed 1x? Yes. So it's automatically set to the 1x. And then if you want it to go faster, it's 2x and then 3x. Oh, thank you, Mike, for answering that. So does anybody have, by chance, an Instagram? And have you ever used the Reels? Or TikTok? Nope.
No, I haven't used the Reels, but I definitely plan to after your video. Thank you for this.
Oh, no problem. Yes, you can preview it. So let me see if I can, let me stop screen sharing here. Let's see if I can do it right here. Okay. I'm gonna try and see if I can log into it from my web page. I haven't actually tried that before. So we'll see. And then I'll screen share with you guys the posting and all that.
Are you moving to a different device, Mary Frances?
No, it wasn't allowing
okay.
me.
So you can't use, you just have to make your other device the host.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Because you're the host now, so if you make your other device the host, like just click on the name under participants. If you click on the name for your other one, and you can say make host.
Okay, it says, oh, I'm gonna add this. Got it. More make host. Okay, I'm going to screen share with you guys really quick, just to give you a better visual of it. Share. Screen. Okay. Let me know if you guys see.
Yep, we can see it.
Perfect. So I'm going to go into my Instagram first. And there's Rio. I don't know, it's a lot lagging. Okay. I'm in the office. Hello, everybody. So it's already on 15 seconds, as you can see right here. I'm going to hold down the button and record and stop. If you notice on the very top, it tells you how many seconds you're recording for. Now I'm going to type in 3x. Oh, that's new. Before you couldn't, but now you can go even faster. Okay, so just to kind of show you guys, I'm going to go like this, okay? And record in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then now I'm going to go in slow speed. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys the video real quick. Oh, and you can pick a song. We usually have like things here that you can choose from, whatnot. I don't know, let's see. Just going to pick something. We'll just pick that. Okay, so when you go to the video, let me put the volume down. Oh, and if you want to end up reading it, you can. And then right here, you could put emojis, things like that. Right here, if you want to type in words, let's say, hey there, you can change the fonts right there. You can highlight them like that. Some of them are different. Example like this. And then you can, if you want, you can change the color. There's so much potential with this. Like so much you can do. You can play around with it, kind of get an idea. I will say that with Instagram Reels, because it's still new, they do tend to have issues. Like for example, I'll make a video on here and then it'll just like freeze, or it just won't upload. So I would maybe record it from your phone and then upload it. And then you can choose from right here from the bottom how long you want that hey there to stand. So for example, if you are, okay, let's see, and then click on it. Let's go back. And see, as you can see, it kind of messed up a little bit. Let's try that. Okay, I don't know what's going on. It could be my phone because I don't have a lot of memory. But so this is how you would do it. And then somebody said if you can preview it, you just click the preview it, add the pictures, emojis, words, whatever you like. And then that little arrow is to save the video. Right there is to save it. On Instagram, you can't save it with music, but you can still save the video. And then next, and then you can choose a cover photo. If you look right here on the left where it says cover, you click on cover and you can choose what you want the cover photo to be. And then right on where it says profile, what that means is if you want it to show on your actual page. So I highly recommend doing that just because, if anybody's following you or whatnot, you can see that. But there, if it's not blue, then that means it's not going to show on your profile, and that means it will show on your profile. Oops, what in the world? See, okay, so that was an example of somebody going live. I accidentally clicked on it when I was trying to click that, because they went live, it notified me, and it just like put me onto their live. So if you go live, it benefits you. Your followers might not like it all the time, but it does benefit you. Okay, so that's that. And then, does anybody have any questions on that? Let me see. Chat. I'm gonna go on the chat really quick just to view. Okay, can you preview? Okay, that's no new questions. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you TikTok. Okay, so this is a home page. This is the Discover page. So right here where you can see the hashtags, weird pets, we fitness routine, those are all that's trending currently. If you click on the plus sign, that's how you make your video. So if you wanted to, you could already add one that you currently have, things like that. And then the speed, you can show it right there, 3 times really fast. All right, let's see. Okay, and then I'm gonna go really slow. As I mentioned, it might not work because I'm on Zoom, but we'll see. It didn't. Here's the 60 seconds. And then here is the search engine. Oh, I already did real estate. You click real estate. And here are the top users. There's the hashtags, and you can see more hashtags that deal with real estate. See, for example, this one had 2 million views. So this lady actually posted a video on how she uses her social media for real estate as well. Here's some people saying how to invest in real estate and so on and so forth. So as you can see, there's a lot of users that are real estate agents that are taking advantage of, you know, current social media that is trending, you can say. So that's TikTok. I don't know if anybody has any questions, please let me know. As mentioned, if you, for some reason, you want to come to the office, I'll put my number right here in the comments section. You can send me a message, call me, I can meet up with you, or if you have any questions on, how to post it again, I'm more than happy to help. Okay? And that's all I have for you guys today. It was a short day.
Yeah, just to get started, for you guys to get it, because you're going to have more questions as you go through and try to do these reels and try to do the TikTok videos as well. So is there anything that you guys have a specific question on how to get started with it? Since she's went through all the buttons and everything, do you have any specific questions? If so, go ahead and unmute yourself and go ahead and ask her. Okay, I think that's probably then about it. If you don't have anything that you want to ask, Mary Frances put her phone number in there. Her email is maryfrances@kw.com. All one word, maryfrances@kw.com. With an E, MARYFRANCES @kw.com. And her phone number is in the comments for you guys to use. So just in case you had any questions along the way. And then the next session with this, you can look on our Facebook to look at the events, and she'll be in the office, and you guys can come in and do, a hands-on if you would like to. Just make sure you have an Instagram and your TikTok, already set up. It's free, so go ahead and set it up, and then you could always, have her help you. We're going to start going into depth a little bit more of how, like people on TikTok will end up changing their clothing and how that happens and how they can make things appear. That'll be later on in these videos, these trainings. But right now it's basically how to set up. So it's the very basics of it. So again, if you have any questions, reach out to her. She's happy to help. Mary Frances, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. And thank you for offering to help everybody also on the side.
No problem. And I'm just a phone call or text away if you have any questions.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, guys.
Thank you, Mary Frances. Really appreciate it.